Hi guys, my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara's Never Seen. Guys, I'm so excited about this whole month. The next 5 videos are going to be horror themed, and I love scary movies. Honestly, I wasn't allowed to watch scary movies growing up, and I think I started liking them in high school because I wanted to appear cool, and cool girls watch scary movies because we're tough. Just a load of crap. If you don't like scary movies, you could still be tough. And you don't have to do anything to impress people, which is something that I have learned later in life. Took me a while. Today I'm watching Evil Dead. It is a cult classic that I've never seen. I've never seen any of the Evil Dead movies, or the remake, or the TV show, I guess. There's a TV show. There's a fly. Get out of there. But yeah, I'm super crazy excited to watch this movie with you guys. Kinda with you. I'm watching alone, but you're there in spirit. Thank you. So, let's get started.
Tamara's Never Seen.
Tamtoberfest.
Oh, it was so cheesy, you guys. Bad in a great, fantastic way. Is this a comedy? Is it a scary movie? Is it a comedic scary movie? I can't tell. It starts off and they're in this car and the acting is horrific. So they pull up to the cabin that they're gonna be staying in and everyone's like, oh, gross, it's yucky, we don't wanna stay here. I'm like, simmer down, everyone. That's like my dream, is to live in this little cottage in like Colorado or Washington State, but then also have a private jet that can take me to Chicago twice a week. You know, simple requests. Also, I might have missed this. Why are they staying at this cabin? How do they know about this cabin? It's not someone in their families, right? No. Why are they going this place? Why are they going like camping or something? How do they know? So many questions. I have a lot of questions about this cabin. And then out of nowhere comes this demon voice that's like, join us. And this homegirl who's like drawing a clock randomly in the corner, her hand gets possessed, and then noises start coming up from the cellar door, and then it cuts to another scene. No one addresses it. No one's like concerned. Well, she doesn't tell anyone. She's just sitting there at dinner eating her peas and her potatoes and like, just like, oh, it's fine. Sure, that was a one-time occurrence. So they're all at dinner and the cellar door swings open and everyone's like, oh, well, maybe we should go check this out. Like the girl who was drawing should have done when her hand was possessed and when there were noises coming out of it, you know. Maybe alerted someone about it. And then the stupidest scene in the world happens. Everything with this guy, I forget the character's name. It'll come up later again. But like the bro character, the guy who's not Ash, is such a terrible character. And I hate him. One of the girls is like, well, maybe it's an animal or something. And he's like, an animal? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Ha 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 ha. She's like, well, but it could, maybe it is though. And he's like, yeah, maybe it is. I don't know why that struck me so much. It's not that big of a deal. But I was just watching like, okay, well, what point was that getting across? Oh, his name is Scotty. I wrote it down on the next page. Scotty. So Scotty goes down in the cellar, sees what's going on, and isn't responding. And they're like, where's Scotty? And Ash goes down, he scares him. It's cool. That was kind of suspenseful. I liked that part. This movie is super simple. In a good way. It's weird. You see cult classics and you automatically know why they're cult classics, because this is a simple movie, the makeup not great, but you still want to watch the whole thing and you understand why it's a cult classic, whereas you see another movie that is simple and the makeup's not great and you're like, that was flipping awful and terrible. So there's some kind of distinction. I'm not sure what it is for this movie. Here's another example of that low budgetness that they have in this movie. They find the Book of the Dead, and it looks like it's a doodle book for a goth kid in 7th grade. So Ash gives his partner a necklace in a very cute scene, and then you see boobs, which is great. Then Cheryl, the homegirl who was drawing in the beginning, and the only single one there, she's very cute, by the way, but Cheryl is a hilarious name to me. I want a cat named Cheryl, or like a rat, like a pet rat named Cheryl. I think is the funniest name you could ever name an animal. Sorry for going off on this tangent, but anyways, Cheryl hears some more demons, and so she goes out into the woods to investigate alone. Cheryl, no! And the ancient demons are speaking English, which I love. I love when ancient demons speak English. Because that's not a thing. Then, in the f***ing forest, she gets wrapped up in f***ing tree branches and she gets fucking raped by a tree. What the hell, movie? It doesn't further the plot at all. Not even a little bit. Everyone else gets possessed, spoilers, and none of them had to get raped by a tree. I don't enjoy it at all. And a guy, no guys get raped by trees, and that's I don't want that for anyone. But it just needs to be equal, I feel like. And it makes me so angry. That's how I feel about tree rape. It's that. So it's just like, it's not a big deal. I just really don't like it at all. I hate tree rape all the time, guys. I hate tree rape. I hate rape. Feel very strongly about that. Also, I'm moving, and the landlord said that I could do anything I wanted to the walls or to the floors because they're demolishing the building the day after I move out. So, I am nuts, but I'm not that nuts. So then, Cheryl makes it back to the cabin. She's like, trees attacked me, and they're like, listen, nothing's out there. And she's like, cool, great. Cheryl's a demon now. I love it. I don't love the rape, but I love that Cheryl's a demon. So Cheryl is in the cabin and she's a demon and she takes a pencil and she stabs the crap out of Ash's girlfriend and they lock her, or like a bad puppet that doesn't really look like her, in the cellar. I love when people get scared in this movie, specifically the females, because they put their hands through their hair and they yell. It's also filled with terrible acting too, so it's like, this isn't something that a good actor would normally do, but I don't know, maybe in a specific case, I have no idea, it could be good, but not in this movie. It is not good. What happened to her eyes? What happened to her eyes? My God, what happened to her eyes? So then Scotty tells his hair freak-out girlfriend to go to bed and relax, because everything is gonna be okay. And then she immediately gets taken through the window by a demon. And then Scotty's response to her screams is the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. He goes slowly into the bedroom where his girlfriend was just screaming bloody murder. And then he looks around, he sees that she's not there, like super nonchalant, super casual, guys. This is a casual situation. It's so funny because it's not a human response to anything that happened. It's Ike, he was taken by a tree demon. I was able to really look at the windowsill, and it didn't help at all that I just looked at it a lot. So Shelly's a demon now. Shelly is Scotty's girlfriend. And Scotty mutilates her body with an axe while the demon is gurgling and yelling, "No, you love her, no!" So they bury Shelly and Scotty's like, we gotta go. And Ash is like, we can't go, Linda's hurt. So Scotty's like, well, I'm gonna go because we're going to die. And I've hated Scotty up until this point, but I feel that. If I was in that situation, I'd be like, literally every horror film is always, every time I'm like, why are you there still? Leave. Just go. Just leave. Why? Don't be there anymore. Anywhere but the haunted house that you're in. So then Linda turns into a demon and it's just a mess. So Ash is about to dismember Linda, but he feels bad because this is his girlfriend, so he just buries her. But he knows that's not gonna work. Also, I feel this is a very legitimate question. Why is he taking the time to bury his friends like this? I know that they're his friends. I understand the sentimental value of it. I just don't understand. You're in the midst of a demon fight and you're taking valuable time to bury these demons. It's like when you come back into town and like all of your friends aren't there, are you gonna be like, I don't know. I have no idea where they are. Or are you gonna be like, they died? Because if you tell them that they died or like something happened, you tell the truth, they're still gonna have to like go and unbury the bodies and like figure out what happened. Like, it just doesn't make sense. PSA from Tamara Chambers, don't bury your friends. So he finishes burying Linda, and 10 out of 10, 100% guarantee her hand is gonna do that thing where it pops out of the, oh, there it is. All the demons attack him, all of them. Except for Shelly, because my least favorite character in the movie, Scotty, at least knew to dismember the demons. So the final fight with the demons happen, and Ash burns the Book of the Dead. Then Ash just walks away out of the, seemingly unimpressed, just walks out of the cabin, and then he turns around and you hear / see through camera work that a demon like goes inside of his breath. Which is a cool setup for 2, I feel like. Everyone says that 2 is way better though, which I'm excited about because I understand why 1 is a cult classic. I enjoyed it. I laughed, I think, I know, way more than I was scared. I definitely wasn't scared by this movie, but I appreciated the suspense and I appreciated what they did with such a small budget. There was a lot of problems with it, but I still enjoyed it. It was bad, but in a great way. And I'll see you guys next week with Evil Dead 2. Did you like Evil Dead? Were you scared? Do you like me? You do. Huh, you do like me. That's why we're best friends.